Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to a recap of the Heart Killers episode 10.
We didn't see a body, okay?
Yeah, though okay, I do believe this,
I know, I hate to say I kind of believe it too, but like I
but here's the thing, that was our original theory, was that the mother
yeah,
got the boyfriend killed. We just thought Fidel knew, and he didn't. That was the twist.
yes. And then we had a really, really, really fun theory that he was the guy they would hire.
Yeah,
So
I feel like we always, like, go too far with our theories. Like, we're always
we
in, like, the right
do.
ballpark, but we're always, like, go to the extreme, and we're like, we need to dial it back a bit. Like, we need to, like,
I wish we could have like one of our insane theories come true. That would be crazy.
that, yeah. And honestly, this was
Be
probably
great
the
day.
most realistic, the one we had last week, but
Yeah.
alas, that did not happen. Anyway, how was your week this week?
How was my week? Hmm. I once again did nothing except for go to work and play Fortnite. So it's pretty much it. What else happened? There was another fire in California.
Oh, crap.
Uh, yeah,
Again?
the Hughes fire. Yeah. That one was in Castaic, which is right above where I used to live. So my dad was in the yellow evacuation zone, which was a get ready to go zone. Um, and he ended up like packing and going anyway, just in case, so he could sleep at night. Um, but it never turned red. His section never turned red, but it was yellow for a bit, so I was up all night just staring at my phone. Um, Everything's good though. The fire's done. So that was, I think, the most thing that happened this week. Other than that, I don't think anything has really happened this week. Yeah, no. Oh, I got a new Bulbasaur.
Hmm?
This is Bulbasaur number, what, 11, 12?
Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah, he's sitting in a beanbag. He's so cute. So another Bulbasaur has been adopted. Other than that, no, that's it. That's all that happened to me this week.
Not much.
You kill me when you say that. You're in a foreign country.
I don't. There's nothing much to do. Like, I mean, there is much to do. It's just not for me who, like, can't socialize. um,
I'm gonna find a list of things for you to do.
yeah, but even if I do, it's just gonna be me by myself. And, like when I went to Nont Tower, like, it was great. But I was like, I'm by myself, and I'm just like, this isn't as fun as if I were, like, with people or whatever. So, like,
Hmm.
so it's like, there are stuff to do, but it's like, I need people to do them with, so I feel less lonely. Is pretty much
I'm
the
sorry.
thing.
I'm trying.
But yeah, that was. Oh, I've been meaning to talk with you about this for like ever. Well, for the past like
Oh,
what 8, 9 weeks or whatever. Um,
okay.
have you? I don't think you have. Have you watched Famepo yet?
What? Whoa?
Famepo?
Dane Poe?
Yes,
Is that a movie or a show?
it is a currently airing BL on GMM TV.
Not even heard of it.
I feel like it's right up your alley though.
Oh, really? Okay. What's it
It's
about?
very cute and tame and nice and sweet. It's also about a like T-pop idol and like a like worker. So it's like there's idol stuff there too, and he's like supposed to go to
Oh,
Korea or something. It's like a whole it's very up your alley, and I'm shocked you haven't watched it yet. I've actually been watching it on my own. I've not reacted to it because my reaction schedule is like booked full, and so I cannot afford to
yeah.
react to anything else. So if there are any Fampo fans watching or listening, hit me up and we can talk about it. I'm sure you can already guess who my favorite character is. That's just what I'm gonna put
I
out
will be
there.
definitely able to. I'm very good at guessing your favorite characters.
I think I want to say like episode 3 or 4, you will instantly get it. You'll be like, oh,
I don't know why, but I'm very good at doing that. Like, that is like my one useless talent is guessing people's favorite characters. Like, I'll be watching a show and I'll be like, to my best friend, I'll be like, Maddie, you gotta watch the show. You gotta watch it. And she's like, maybe. I'm like, but Maddie, there's a character in it, and I know he's gonna be your favorite. And she'll watch it and go, it was this guy, wasn't it? I'm like, yes, it was. And she was like, damn it. So I'm very good at guessing people's favorite characters. Just like nothing else. I'll have to check that out though. I'll have to add that to my list because I really need to
if
watch
you need
more.
something to do between Fortnite and work.
Find a show.
Also, every episode's like roughly like 40, a solid like 40 minutes long. So it's not even like an
Ooh,
hour. So it's very like short and like
okay.
I want to say that it's like episode 8 or 9 now or something.
I do need to pick a new show to make my I've decided to pick a show to work out to because I got this like stepper thing. And if I just use the stepper while I watch a TV show, I can do 40 minutes of stepping. And so I've decided to pick a TV show to do it. I'll pick that one maybe. I'll look into that. Oh, something else did happen this week. Oh my god. I'm insane. Okay. Did I ever tell you about The Old Guard?
The what?
Okay, The Old Guard. It's a movie. It's actually a graphic novel series. And it was made into a movie by Netflix in 2019, I think. 2019. 2019. Aired 2020 maybe actually. I can't remember. Something like that. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite movies ever. I freaking love it. And so much so that I was like, oh my god, there's graphic novels. I need to know what happens next. So I got the graphic novels and I read those. I have forgotten what was in them, so I need to reread them. But I have them and I love them. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. I might have you watch it one of these days for like a short thing if we need a section or something like that because it's so fun. You would love it too. It's very like it's got like it's very bloody. It's very badass. It's got guns fighting. It's so good.
What's it
And
about?
for the it's about it stars Charlize Theron and it's about this group of immortals, I guess, in quotes, um that kind of like go where they're needed like in the world like they're kind of like undercover like no one knows they exist. It's just the four of them and nobody really knows why they can't die. They don't really know why they can't die, but eventually they do die because there have been people who were immortal with them that have died before because it was their time. So it's kind of like the old guard is like they are guarding the world kind of. They've been guarding the world for centuries. And um in the movie and in the comics as well, the graphic novels, um they a new one emerges, a new immortal emerges. She suddenly can't die. She's in the army and she finds out she can't die and she's like, what the fuck? And so they go and get her and then they it's a whole it's so fucking good. I love it so much. And for the last 4 to 5 years, actually for the last 4 years maybe, they've announced a sequel that was in the works for like the second graphic novel 4 years ago. That they were starting to make this 4 or 5 years ago. And so like every month, like clockwork, I would go, any news on the Old Guard 2 yet? Any news on the Old Guard 2 yet? Because I rewatched that movie all the time going, please, I need the second one. And they said maybe 2023, maybe 2024. And then there was change in leadership at Netflix and they were like, oh, there was just change in leadership. We're figuring it out. I'm like, you're killing me. I have been checking the news on this so much that every time I open Google, it goes, is there news on the Old Guard 2 yet? And I click on it and it goes, not yet. I'm like, why would you? Why? But this week, lo and behold, there's news.
Oh,
The Old
really?
Guard 2. Yes, The Old Guard 2 is coming out July 25th, I think is what it said, 2025.
Hmm. That's like right after my birthday.
There you go. I'll have you watch the first one and then we can watch the second one. I have been waiting for this news for 5 years. Oh, I'm so happy. So fucking happy.
So with so with another movie or like a graphic novel again series again?
It's the movie. It's a sequel movie on Netflix, starring everyone from the first one. Like everyone's coming back. I am so fucking excited. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! In fact, I'll send you the trailer and I'll make you watch it while we're still on camera. That's how much I fucking love this movie.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna have you watch it one of these days, but for like a fucking thing or something like that because it's I feel like it'd be right up your alley too because you like the drama and like the fighting and stuff like that. So I feel like you'd really like it. So it's so good, so good. But anyway,
Anyway, I guess speaking of action and drama, the Heart Killers.
yes, we got some surveillance in this
Yes,
one.
undercover info.
Undercover.
Yes. So we start off with Fidel and Bison saying goodbye to Style and Kent because they need to do this on their own. They need to do their own thing. And they're like, hey, it's too dangerous for you to like come with us.
We got a job to do.
Yeah. Which is sad because like both Style and Kent want to go with them and want to help them. And they're like, wait, no, like you can't just like leave us like this. Like after the whole beach
Yeah.
stuff, like after the beach trip, you're leaving us. Like that's not how this is supposed to go.
No, I thought we were gonna no, like we were gonna do something else. What happened?
Yeah. So then we have Fidel and Bison in their little um hitman room, I guess. Like I don't, their secret hitman room,
Yeah.
and they're working on getting new disguises and going undercover,
Yes.
and they're still after Rot. They're still after him because
They are. They think he did it. Yeah.
no, and they don't know that Mother sent a hit on them.
Not at all. No.
No.
It all gonna come out though. And apparently, okay, so like, what's interesting? We'll get there. Actually, no, we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah. Okay. Kinda,
Okay,
we'll
because
get
I'm
there.
like starting to go on a tangent about it.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're not there yet. And yeah, and they're like, yeah, okay, we got an, I guess, interview or meeting with Rurat. We can meet with him then. We can put his behind us. And we can finally be with the ones we love. So then we are with the meeting with Rurat. And I guess they're playing lawyers or something, business people. But I don't know.
I don't know. They're like, I think they're doing something like selling their land or something like that. But I'm pretty sure it's the land that's belonged to their parents or something. Maybe I don't know because they said they were selling land, but then they said, "Did you ever hear of this and this?" But I think
Yeah.
they're not related. But they're like fake selling something that he would want to buy, like land.
Yeah. And Rurat's like, oh, thank you so much. I've been trying to do this forever. How did you two do this? And they're like, oh, we have a special technique, and since you're a special client, we'll let you in on it. Have you ever heard of the so and so market or business or whatever?
Yeah.
And as soon as they mentioned this, his like Rurat's face changes to where I thought he actually did it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, he actually did it. Okay.
Because he clearly recognized it, and I was like, "Oh shit, never mind." Like we were all just being stupid this whole time. And then Bison
It's like it's not what you
snaps,
think. Yeah.
threatens him with a
Yeah.
pen, and he's like, "Why did you kill our parents?" Answer. And then he's like, "Wait, you're Lily's kids." There is a big misunderstanding here.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm like, okay, I don't think he did it anymore.
Yeah, and then that's when I was like, "Wait, no,
But what's
this was
interesting is that he's still kind of a shit person. Like he did train, like he does have assassins on call and stuff like that. At some point.
But what's worse, Rurat hiring assassins to kill people, or Lily who takes in the children of the people she killed and raises them to be like what's worse? What's better?
I feel like they're both worse, but in this situation specifically for these two characters, Lily's is worse because they're those two kids. Yeah.
yeah. But like it's one thing to like because you're taking innocent children from people who you killed and are raising them as your own to be hitman and like it, it when I found out I was like dude that's fucked.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fucked.
fucked.
Yeah.
That's like, but because like their whole thing is finding the person that killed their parents
Mm,
and bringing them to justice. Doesn't change a thing if it's Mother. They're
no.
like, you're the oh you okay cool okay.
Yeah. So Rod does reveal all this, and Bison's meal like you're lying, and Fidel like wait, trying to hear him out.
Yeah, he looks like he's telling some sort of truth here.
Yeah, because he even asked like, how do you think she knew how to train you if she wasn't a hitman herself or hitwoman herself? Which that would actually shock me. I didn't realize she was like a like she was actually a hit person as well. Like so that was interesting. I thought she was just like the head person who didn't get her hands dirty.
Yeah, that's so interesting because like usually I don't know, bro. Like because I was never expecting her to be the one that kills people. I was like, I mean,
Yeah,
except I thought like even I thought even if she was responsible for their parents' death, she sent someone to do it.
me too.
But
Mm,
she's the one that did it, like personally,
yeah.
with her own hands. I wonder if she choked him.
We will need a flashback to confirm.
We still don't have anything on the stupid bingo board.
We got something this episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But not something that we can cross off on the bingo board. It's not necessarily. We got something that was close.
No, we got something that can cross off.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we
What are you
did.
thinking of? What are
Plot
you
twist.
thinking of? What's the plot twist?
Well, I mean, for what we just talked about of Mother actually being the one that killed the parents.
We knew that to a degree, though,
No,
didn't
but
we?
it was still a plot twist in the show, and also the plot twist later at the end that Mother sent what someone to.
Yeah, but we also knew that to a degree too.
Well,
Like
here's the thing. But those were theories, and those were based off like, oh, what if theories? Like that's I would say that's a plot twist.
I was going for. I mean, I'll cross it off. I won't argue. But I was going for something along the lines of like a long
Well,
style plot twist, where even we were like, "Holy fucking shit!"
I feel like the plot twist. Because here's the thing. Last week we were so convinced that X was the one who
We were.
killed our hitman.
I was gonna do it for that.
But like this kind of
That was great.
like we can theorize a plot twist. It's just like because I knew the whole long thing from like pretty early on that he was like sus. For some reason, I have no idea how,
Because I'm
but I did.
gullible. I don't see the evil in people, apparently.
Yeah, and I do apparently too much.
You really do. Yeah, you see too much evil and I see too little. We gotta balance each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. Together we are perfect yin and yang. It's fine.
Yes.
So, speaking of seeing evil in people, we have Fidel and Bison gripping with the fact that Mother was the one who killed her parents, was manipulating them this whole time, and they are going through it.
Did you say grippling?
I may have done.
I was like, no, back it up. Did you just say?
Grappling with whatever.
I wonder what grippling. Grippling. I wonder if that's a word.
I don't know.
Defi-
Maybe means the same thing, and I'll get lucky.
Okay, that's only gripple. There's no
Okay, what's
grippling.
gripple? Okay, fine. Then what does gripple mean?
Gripple in the British is greedy and grasping.
Okay, well that doesn't summarize Fidel and Bison, but it summarizes Mother, kind of.
It does. It does summarize Mother.
So,
we weren't talking about.
No, I was not, but it's fine. So yeah, so Bison and Fidel are pretty much dealing. They're like wondering if he was telling the truth, kind of realizing that he was. So, do they kill? Did they kill Parad or no?
See, I don't know anymore because like his I can see why they would have been like, I'll yeah, for sure. I'll totally like
Yeah.
he's a bad guy. Be like I'd still kill him kind of thing, but like we don't see him otherwise, and I feel like they also wouldn't. So I'm confused here. Is he dead? Is the question.
Yeah, because here they're Bison saying like, oh, why would he lie about something like that? Like he was literally on death's door, and I said in my reaction, I'm like, well, if he was, wouldn't he say anything to not get killed? But then that's also implying like they already killed, like they would have killed him or something, and then later with the picture, I don't know.
Question: did he put the hit on those parents, and she killed them?
I will need to go back. I don't know.
Because that would solidify that they did kill him for me. But I don't actually know.
It doesn't say. It doesn't really specify that.
I feel like between the lines, it's very like, she used to work for me, and then suddenly she left and adopted you. So, like, where in between would she have been doing that on her own?
Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
I am your host, Stassi Schroeder. Welcome to Tell Me Lies, the official podcast. What's the most unhinged thing of season 3?
Steven, because he's so evil.
I do think he is misunderstood.
You see everyone face consequences. It's intoxicating.
The writers just know how to trick you.
There's always a twist in this show. It's nothing you would expect.
Tell Me Lies, the official podcast, now streaming, and stream the new season of Tell Me Lies on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
I don't know either. I don't even know if he's alive, bro. That's crazy.
I don't know. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Well, I mean, obviously he wouldn't be like, oh, I hired Lilly to kill your parents, but I didn't do it myself. Like, he wouldn't say that.
I didn't do it, but I totally hired her too. Like, I feel like they would most definitely still kill him because he's still responsible for it.
If that was the case, but we don't know. So yeah, with Bison and Fidel, Bison's pissed. He wants to go kill Lily now. He's like, no, we need to do it. She's always taught us to kill everyone who's evil, and like she's beyond evil. And Fidel's like, wait, stay calm. We need to plan this. She knows us better than anyone. We need to stay
Yeah.
chill, calm, rational, come up with a plan,
She'll be able to
and
see
do
them
it.
coming if they don't really take careful steps.
Yeah. Then with Style and Kant, they're sitting there talking, wondering if they've heard from Fidel or Bison, and they're kind of wondering like what's up with them and if they're okay, if they're alive, because they haven't really heard much from them, and they're kind of just sitting there clueless. So then we get to the meeting with Fidel, Bison, Lily, and Keen, and we see a picture of what looks like Ruat shot in the chest.
Presumably, I'm like, is it? Like, I really want to know if he's actually dead.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
I like not knowing things.
And so then Lily's like, oh, good job. I never doubted you.
What? Like, oh, I thought you were. I'm like, no, we were just stepping away for a second because we felt bad that we kind of fucked up, you know?
Yeah, we were
On us.
replanning, you know.
Yeah. We wanted to surprise you.
Yeah.
Surprise. Dead guy.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, so can we quit now and leave? And she's like, yes, of course, you can go. If you ever need anything, you can always tell Keen, and, you know, we'll help you with anything. And this is where Fidel clocks the spider tattoo.
Yes. Oh, the second I saw that, I'm like, Billy's gonna be so fucking happy. He called that was gonna be.
I knew it. See, I deduced that last episode during the podcast that it was him, and the tattoo matched. So I'm very proud of myself.
And now Fidel has noticed too. And this all felt too easy.
What do you mean?
I was gullible again. Like before they left the room, or after they left the room, she turned to Keen and was like, "Well, now we got to kill them because there's only one way you kill in this industry." But before
You thought she was just like, oh, it's okay, the end, goodbye.
I thought, no, here's what I thought. I've seen things in the past where it's like, of course you can quit. And then like suddenly like in Baby Driver, if anyone's ever seen Baby Driver, like he's like, yeah, you can quit. And then 2 seconds later shows up at his house and goes, ooh, but I don't want to have to hurt someone. Why don't you just this one more, just one more. I thought it would be like that, where like they'd be persuaded to come back for one more, and then one more, and then it would never really truly end. I thought it was like that. But the second they leave, she's like, well, okay, let's find a hitman to kill them, finish the job.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Which I do think, actually, something you said last week, but I think the guy she's going to hire was the guy who killed Fidel's ex. If he did. Because I think that's where the connection is.
Yeah. Because we had said last week, we were like, either the guy they hired 2 years ago killed Fidel's ex, or was Fidel's ex.
Yes.
And it turns out it's probably going to be the other one.
Yeah, and I would love if, like, I don't know how how the ex would be brought up, but he's like, wait, weren't you the guy who was following, like, a few years ago to kill your ex? Right. Or something where, like,
I remember
Fidel
you.
knows.
I killed your
like
ex.
that.
Like, we go back a long way, do we? Yeah, I killed your ex.
Yeah.
Oh.
So then Kent's at home, and Babe is there, and he's like, look, if you miss Bison, why don't you just talk to him? Like, what's in your way now? And he's like, it's complicated, it's fine. Then back at the bowling alley, Kent watches a couple bowl, and then imagines the couple as them, Kent and Bison.
They had, side note, the music in this episode was top tier. I have to download some of those songs. Every time a song started playing, I was like, shit, another banger.
But then Kent sees Bison hiding out, and he starts chasing him to the garage, where he nearly gets hit by a car, but Bison jumps in and saves him. And so then later, Bison is treating his wounds, and Kent's kind of pissed off at him a little bit.
Yeah. He's like, what was the we're gonna dip and we're for a while and maybe we'll call you? Like, what was that? Like, can't you include me in these decisions?
Yeah, he's like, look, like, I was worried about you. I didn't know what happened to you.
Yeah.
He says, like, yeah, I want to help you. And Bison's like, no, you weren't trained like Fidel and I. Like, we were trained to do this. And he's like, then train me to do it.
Yeah. I just want to help.
Yeah. And he's like, I will help you. We can start over. And then you can start living a normal life. We can be together. and I'll make sure it happens. Just tell him what to do. And then at the garage, with Style, he's putting tires away. And then Fidel comes over to him. And we pretty much get the same thing here, where Fidel's like, oh, I missed you. And Style's like, dude, I've been missing you for the past few days. I did not hear from you.
Yeah, I wish you would have called and told me that.
Yeah, he's mad that he kind of left him. And Fidel's like, oh, but I'm doing everything for you. And Style's like, no, like, you hurt my feelings. Like, if you really, like, either leave and don't come back or stay. Like, I don't want this back and forth thing.
Side note, the acting in this episode, phenomenal. Especially from Fidel's actor.
I have a new favorite scene later, and we will get there.
So do fucking I, and I think it's the same one.
It was...
It's also the one earlier where he's arguing with Bison about, like, immediately killing Mother and stuff like that. The acting was top tier.
Oh, so good.
Shit.
So good.
Ugh. The tears, I felt them. Like, I was like, I could see the tears, and I feel those tears.
In my new favorite scene, almost broke me. Like, I was, like, on the verge of, like, crying. Like, it was that good.
It was so gentle. I'm so excited to talk about it. It was like so soft and like
Okay, we will get there. So then we have Fidel and Bison with Style and Cant. They have agreed to bring them in on this mission. And they're coming up with a plan. They're like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Kent and Bison are gonna spy on Lilly, and Fidel and Style are gonna spy on Keen. And we're gonna cover both sides and see what gets done. So then with Kent and Bison, they are in a taxi, and they are staked outside the building where Lilly works. And Bison's, you know, we
were this close on multiple. We could have had car sex, we could have had pool sex. It was an empty pool. I would have taken it.
I would have taken it. But here's the thing. They did promise us car sex in the pool.
Yeah, they did, but will they follow through with it? Probably not.
I'm just saying that it was promised, and maybe we'll see it later.
I better get the exact recreation of the Titanic scene for everything I've gone through. Like, not just the stuff we saw today when they go to the car. We gotta see everything. I need the hand on the window. Whoops. I'm gonna cry.
But yeah. Anyway, Bison's just, he's being very horny. He's trying to get with Kent. And Kent's like, dude, we need to focus. Stop trying to distract me.
He's like, actually, like, I didn't think it would be, but dude, you doing my job is very hard.
I'm like...
Bro.
I'm like, chill. Like, here's the thing. You guys are on a mission here. Like,
yeah.
Focus. Like, get your head out of your pants and just focus.
Please focus.
Also, where the hell did Kent get a taxi?
I have no idea.
I'm staring at the taxi now.
He's a car thief.
Oh, he stole a taxi.
Full circle.
He stole a taxi. There we go. Okay, I buy that.
Oh my gosh, this story is like perfectly written. I read all the little details where you go, but what about this? Oh, there's an answer for it.
Okay, good.
There's always an answer for it. Except for who those random ass guys were in a couple episodes ago that they went to the house for. Dude, I will totally accept that plot twist square a second times over if those guys come back and they're the guys that they hired to kill.
I
to kill his ex.
highly doubt that.
I will die laughing.
It would be too hard to take that seriously if that was the case.
I will die laughing. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, I would too, but I could not like buy that in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, it was too big.
Anyway, then Fidel and Style are at this fancy restaurant watching Keen eat, and Fidel pulls Style back and he's like, you need to be careful, you were going to reveal us. And she's like, I don't know, I've never stalked someone before. Like, how would I know what to do? And Fidel's like, well, you used to stalk me, actually. And he's like, oh, true.
Yeah. But the thing is, he stalked you very obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't undercover stalking, it was very blunt stalking.
Very, very overcover stalking.
Yes. So Style asks about Keen, And he's like, I don't know much about him. All I know is that we were adopted at the same time. Which is interesting that if the three of them were adopted at the same time, and Fidel and Bison, they like see each other as brothers and like they have that like bond, but they
Yeah,
don't
they
with
don't see
Keen.
King.
Which
Yeah.
again, Keen's like the redheaded stepchild. I feel so bad for Keen, actually. Like each
Yeah.
episode, I'm like, this poor guy. Like he's constantly getting the shit end of the stick.
I think it was like the fact that Bison and Fidel kind of trauma bonded through like killing people. I think that was probably what happened there. They both killed people together, and that they were the only two people they could go to about that. Going to Keen was probably like, oh, we had to kill someone. He probably went, well, I don't know what that fucking feels like. So
But he wanted to.
he wanted to, but mother wouldn't let him, and so he was always constantly the outsider.
Yeah. Yeah, and Sally even says, like, I feel bad for him. Like, he's there eating by himself, all alone. And Fidel's like, don't feel too bad. He's the one who shot you. And he's like, he shot me.
He shot me? Yes! Shush!
I love Sally. He is so overdramatic. I love him.
He was so funny. Gorgeous man with clear skin found dead in a crop top. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
Oh my god, that's like iconic.
Oh, he's so funny.
But then they see that Keen starts to leave, so they get high to follow him. Then with Ken and Bison, they see that Lilly is chatting with the wives of senators in order to get into with them.
Oh dear, we don't want her to get any more power than she has, please.
Oh no.
That would not be good.
No. And then Ken sees a caddy, and he pulls him aside, and he's like, hey, I have a proposition for you. And then we don't hear it, but we assume what he's gonna do, which is be the caddy.
Yeah. Trade me jobs for half a second.
Yes. So then Style and Fidel watch as Keen goes into a room with someone. We don't see who yet, but it's pretty obvious. And so Style and Fidel are like, wait, so he's meeting someone, probably someone he's dating because they met at a motel. Like, clearly this is, something going on.
Yep.
And Sal's like, wait, so are we just supposed to wait here until he comes out? And Fidel's like, yeah. And Sal's like, nah, I got a better idea.
I got a better idea. And that's not a good idea, because honestly, well, to be fair, like, Keen already had a whole thing going himself. But I was like, the second he suggested this, I was like, he went to kill you. He's probably seen your face. He also saw you at the bowling alley. He probably knows what you look like.
Yeah, he knows him. Like, that's...
Yeah, he knows exactly what you look like. Why would you think that would work?
Here's the thing. Was this part of their plan was to get caught and Fidel to distract him by talking about Lilly betraying them and then act and...
Not that I know of.
Because they both know he shot Style, which means they know that he knows Style, which means if this wasn't part of the plan, I don't think Fidel would have let Style go through with it.
I don't think Style... Okay, this is the thing. Style didn't fully remember what Keen looked like because it was just a random interaction in the bathroom to him. It wasn't that he knew Fidel or anything. He's like, I don't know this dude. He just was asking about my boyfriend or some shit. I don't know. He was just some random dude in the bathroom. So he probably never clocked what his face was or what he really looked like or remembered it. So he probably saw him from afar this whole little time.
Because they're following him, he only sees the back of his head.
Exactly. He never really fully sees his face. So he probably wasn't like, that's the guy who knows what I look like. But I'm like, oh shit. Okay, yeah. Oh, bro, this is still not a good plan. Because, like, because I feel like Fidel should know that he knows what Style looks like. Fidel should know that.
No,
he saw him.
because in the bathroom, he only thought he saw someone. He thought maybe it was Keen, but when he went to the bathroom, he didn't see Keen. So in his mind, it could have been like he was hallucinating the whole thing or like going crazy.
He at least knows that he came to kill them. So if he, like, maybe he would probably would have like, I don't know. I just feel like they should have been more careful with this because it's like...
That's why I think this was part of the plan. They planned to get caught.
We never heard them speak about that.
We don't, but once Style gets taken, Fidel's like, okay, and he just walks in and he's like, hey, I'm here, I'll hear the... Like, he so easily gives in. And, like, so I'm wondering if, like, that was part of the plan to distract... Because right now, in Fidel's mind, Keen's pretty much worships Mother, which means by saying that, oh, Mother was the one who killed our parents, Mother was the one who did all this, it would distract him long enough to attack him to get him on the ground or whatever. And he also knows he's not a good shot. So like
Yeah.
clearly, like he's not that worried about him. Like he's kind
I
of like
feel
you're
like they're
pathetic.
pretty up close that if he's a bad shot wouldn't really matter. He's very close. They're standing right next to each other in that bedroom.
Slow look, like a bad shot's a bad shot. Like I don't know how bad he is. Maybe he got better. I don't know, but bad shot's bad shot. Anyway, we're jumping way too ahead because we still need to talk about Kent being the caddy. Um,
Yes.
so Kent does come over to Lily and he's like, "Oh, I'm replacing Ton," and she's like, "Nah, I don't like this." But then he goes over and starts seducing the cougar. And am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong? Like I'm just saying this was whole like it was weird.
Yeah, I agree. It was very weird.
It was very uncomfortable. Like it was like
Yeah.
especially because she's married as well.
Yeah. She's literally the wife of a senator.
Like madam, please stop.
Madam, no.
And then she, the senator's wife is like, "Oh, this is so nice. What's your name?" And he's like, "Oh, it's Tong Kao." And she's like, "Oh, well, you can stay with me all day." And Lily comes over and he's like, "Yeah, I asked him to help,
Yeah, that was me. You're welcome.
Yeah. And this is where we get the plan where Style is room service man and knocks on the door and the guy, I keep forgetting his freaking name.
I keep. Oh, no.
Not.
Are you sure?
No. But it says it later and I'll call it that for now.
Okay, yeah, he says it later, so let's remember it when he says it.
Yeah. Not opens it. I'm like, "Oh, that's lucky."
I know. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
And so room service, and he's like, "Oh, we didn't order anything." And so I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got the wrong room." And Keen's aiming the gun, and he's like, "No, you don't. Get in here."
Jesus.
And so Style walks inside, and Fidel.
I feel like that interaction lasted too long anyway. Like, I know that Keen already knew that they were there, but also, if this was going to plan, if he didn't, why are you still there going, "Are you sure this isn't the right room?" Like, I'm pretty sure Fidel can see his face by now and knows who he's in the room with. Let's back off. Like, just be like, is this room service? We didn't order it. Cool. Bye.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't just need to know who Keen was dating. They needed to get info on Keen info on Mother for them. And the only way to do that is by blackmail or threat.
Yeah,
and by
but
threatening
that's conjecture. We don't know if that actually happened.
I mean, I actually don't know either, and we'll get there, actually.
Oh, okay.
But then Fidel does enter the room, and Keen aims again at him, like, "I was waiting for you." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm here. Let's go."
Yeah, I know. The second he opened the door, I was like, he knows he's there. Come on. Like, of course you're gonna knock on the door.
So then back at the golf course, I'm sorry, Nooch is apparently her name. As she asks Kent to call her by. And then she leaves, and Lily's like, "I don't like that you did that. Like, that was very sneaky and scummy, but you're lucky she liked you."
Yay.
Yeah, and then says, "I need you to find some of your young, hot friends to do something for me later."
Yeah, we all know
Which,
what that is.
I'm like, well, like, I'm assuming this is where Fidel and Bison are gonna come in, and, like, that's where they're gonna confront her, I'm guessing.
Maybe. Because she knows what they look like, so he can't just be like, "These are my young hot friends." Like,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yes.
Style, maybe we could get away with, but
well, Style obviously too, but like she says friends, so plural. I'm assuming it's gonna be the four of them. And maybe the two are gonna be like, "Oh, like maybe it's just gonna be Ken, Style, and Healing. Oh, the other two are running late. Don't worry. Why don't you relax?" And then they're gonna come in and kill her or something. I don't know.
that'd be great. I'd be down for that.
I don't know. And then she asks, "Do you prefer men or women?" Which I feel like was random.
Yeah. I mean, if she's gonna be asking him to perform stuff.
Hold on. Whoa, hold on. How far do we think they're gonna go here?
Well, I
Is
think
that what
she's
you were
hiring
thinking?
them as,
Well,
like,
I was not thinking
escorts.
that. Oh, I was not thinking that. I was thinking
Why
like
were
a.
you not thinking that? That's obviously what's happening.
I thought this was gonna be Magic Mike 2 and we were gonna just do a strip show or something.
No.
Oh.
He said, like, no, because, like, he said, like, okay, and he's like, oh, men, but, like,
I don't
but
mind.
it's not a problem. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm in the service industry. Like, I service, and she's like, okay, good. Like, so he wouldn't mind. Like, it's dancing for women, probably not a problem. I would think doing other things with women, probably a problem.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
she's
well,
hiring them for a very specific kind of party to
oh, well
help
now, well, now
her
this is
lady
gross.
friends be happy.
Oh, this just got a whole lot gross.
How did you not see that? Like, usually you're the one to be like,
I
what the fuck? Like,
I don't. I was so confused by the just random thought being like, do you like men or women? I'm like, why ask that? Like, cause it just kind of came
That's
randomly to
why.
me. I'm like, I was so thrown off, and I'm like, does it matter?
that's why.
Oh, that's
Because
okay.
he's gonna be doing things. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I'm shocked you didn't notice that.
I'm pretty sure the only one we know is confirmed gay is Styles, so that's gonna be awkward for him.
I thought that him saying men was confirmed and he wasn't lying about that, but I don't know.
What?
She said, "Are you interested in women or men?" And he says, "Men."
Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have figured that he's also just into men, but he's
But
not lying. To me.
that's what cause didn't we think he was bi earlier or something? Or pan or something? Cause he
I
says
can't
somewhere where like
remember.
he doesn't
I do remember that was in Only Friends.
No, it happened again because we were like, hey, no, it happened just like in Only Friends.
Oh shit.
It was like in the first or second episode. I swear he was like something along those lines. But then I don't know.
I don't remember. Guys, help us if you remember.
I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't fucking matter. Odds are they're
Yeah.
gonna kill Mother before anything happens.
There you go.
Anyway, back in the motel room, Keen orders Fidel to kneel next to his boyfriend, as he says, with a gun pointed at them. And Fidel's like, look, just let Style go. He has nothing to do with us. And Keen's like, everyone in your life has something to do with us.
Jealous bitch.
Yeah. And he says, like, one wrong move and I'll put a hole through his skull. And Fidel looks very calm. And he kind of tells him, and he's like, oh, Style, don't worry about this. I thought he was going to say, don't worry, he's a bad shot. He'll miss anyway. Or something like that. But instead, he's kind of just like, oh, don't worry. He doesn't have the guts to do it.
He won't do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He won't do it. He tried to do it earlier.
Again, bad shot.
Yeah, it's true. He missed. Well, he didn't miss is the thing. He shot him.
Here's the thing. He was shooting the kill.
Yeah.
And he missed the kill, so he's a bad shot. And then Keen says, he's like, I knew you were following me. I had a GPS on your car. Which was news, I guess. I was like, okay, that's...
Yeah, we didn't know that.
How long had that been
How
happening
long?
for?
I don't know. Like, when do you think he would have been walking around and putting the GPS on the car like that? I would think when he started getting sus and spoke to Styles in the bathroom. Maybe he knew they were there because he followed them there with the car. I would think around there.
Yeah. Maybe a little before that or something, or after.
Yeah, a little before
Yeah.
that so that he knew where to find them. That was once he started getting sus of them.
Yeah. And so then he's like, wow, you still suck at this, don't you? And because he's clearly, and this is where he's like, yeah, no. He's like, you did all this and I'm still alive. Like, you're not good at this.
You
And
suck.
Yeah. And Keith's like, nah, you're on my turf now. And Mother will trust me once she sees what I can do.
No, I don't think so.
No. And not. Who, again, is like, what is going on here? What is happening?
Yeah. Do you think he knew? Because he hasn't said anything about like why are you holding a gun or why do you have a gun?
Well, I think this was going back to what you said last week, where you were like, oh, I don't think he knows. Because I thought he did, but this episode kind of seemed like he didn't. He's like, what is going on? Like, when he saw him Keen with the gun, he's like, whoa, what's going on? So I would argue no.
Ugh. See, I would argue no, but also part of me wants to argue yes. But like, why
You
the
were
fuck
saying
are
no
you
last
pointing it
week.
at the room service staff?
Well, that's the thing. He doesn't know who Fidel and Sal are. Because he's like, who are these
Exactly.
people?
That's what I thought. Is like, but that's why I thought maybe he did already know. Is he wasn't shocked that he pulled a gun. He was shocked that he pulled a gun on the room service staff. I think that was the initial shock. So like,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I still don't know if it's a yes or no. I think we need to have more time with this guy.
Well, I'm gonna say no. I'm more confident no than I was last week.
I'm still in the gray. I don't know.
Anyway, then Fidel does tell Keen, he's like, do you really think that after this you'll get to live a normal life? Like, because if you do, you'll still have to sneak around with Not or Nat or whatever his name is. And he said, and he says that Mother doesn't want you to be happy. She just wants us on her side.
Exactly.
And this is where he reveals, and he's like, look, Mother was the one who sent, or who killed our parents, actually. Like, she didn't send anyone.
She didn't send anyone. She did it.
And that shocks Keen, and he's like, wait, I don't believe that. That's not true. Mother would never do that.
It is so true.
Yeah. And Fidel says, like, you're not her child. The only reason she keeps us is because we're her dogs.
Yo. True. I see
Yeah.
that.
Oh, 100%. Like, I would pick them on that from
She
early
doesn't
on.
actually care about. Yeah, she doesn't actually care about them. It's just they're people she can use. You know.
Yeah.
They've always been people she can use.
Yeah. And then, because Keen's so distracted by this information, Style takes liberty to take the gun out of his hands.
Style jumping into action.
Dude, I love that. It was so clumsily done, and it probably should have been Fidel who did it, but it was so good. Like, it was, like, he was, I was his kid, I think he was worried about Fidel. Like, he was pointing a gun at him, and he's like, nah, like, don't do that.
No, you're not gonna do that. It's not gonna happen.
So then, Style takes Keen's gun, points at Nott. Fidel gets his own gun back and points at Keen, and now the turntables.
And now the turntables.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, and this is where Keen says, "Don't hurt Nont."
Okay, there we go. Nont. We got his name.
Nont. Nont is his name. Oh, let's see if we remember
Nont.
that.
Okay, probably not. Or, sorry, dude.
And then Fidel's like, "Wait, you're really asking me to spare your boyfriend when you just threatened mine? Really? Like,
Yeah, are you sure you're gonna do that? Because that's not wise. We're not
Yeah.
in the business of doing that when you've just threatened mine. So.
hmm." And then Keen's like, "Wait, but you said if she killed our parents, then I have something to tell you."
What?
And this is where he's like, "Do you remember when you asked to quit so you could be with your ex-boyfriend?"
I was like, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
And Fidel's like, "What do you mean?" And Keen's like, "Well, he didn't leave you per se. He just got hit on him by Mother."
Yeah, he did say. That's the thing. He didn't say he's dead. Mother put a hit on him. Is what he said. I'm just saying. We haven't seen a death or a body or anything.
I agree with that. And I feel like whenever Fidel confronts Lilly, I feel like he might bring up the boyfriend, and maybe we'll get a flashback through that. And maybe we'll get more confirmed. But I will say I am more in the camp of him being dead now.
Yeah, I know.
Than I was before.
I don't want him to be. I mean, I do. I do want him to be. Well, not I do want him to be, but like, it makes sense if he was. But also, part of me really fucking wants him to be like this evil mastermind. I know he won't be.
No, because Lily's the big mastermind of this.
I know.
But I mean, he could definitely be like an evil like hitman.
That's what I was
like,
hoping for, but I
yeah.
guess not
So
for now.
for now, yeah. So for now, I'm gonna say I'm more like 75-80% sure he's dead.
I'm 50-60.
Still, really?
I can be swayed very easily. You know this about me.
I know, but like, it's like disinformation, and like Keen would know this kind of thing too, because he works in like the office part of this industry. Like, he's kind of like the person who knows like the ins and outs of that. Where like he would know this information. So, but that is true. He does say that she put a hit on him because she wanted him to keep working for her.
Yeah.
And so this is news to Fidel. He's like, not only did she kill my parents, but also my boyfriend.
Jesus, she has literally killed everyone that means anything to him aside from Bison.
Yes.
Like that's literally, and that's just because she needs Bison too. Like
Yeah.
he's like, oh my god, my entire world gone. It's just been exploded. Like
Yeah. And he asks, and he's like, starts yelling, he's like, why didn't you tell me earlier? And she's like, she told me not to.
exactly, I was on her side until maybe possibly now ish.
Yeah.
So
And he even says if I refuse, she'd have me killed too. She doesn't need
yeah,
me.
I don't want to die, bro.
I'm the redheaded stepchild. She doesn't need me.
She can kill me in 2 seconds and not give a fuck. Like
Yeah. And so then we do see Fidel. He takes a minute. He's very frustrated. And then he composes himself, gets his plan together, and he's like, okay, this is what's going to happen. Keen, you're going to get us dirt on Mother, or we're going to kill your boyfriend.
I mean, fair.
Fair.
Trading boyfriends.
Less fair if not, it really does have nothing to do with us. Like, if you genuinely know nothing
That's
about this,
less fair.
a little less fair, but, like, it is fair that Keen was just going to shoot Sal. But then again, Sal's more in the know, so it's like...
Yeah. I don't
he's
think
part
they're
of-
going to do anything to Nont. I don't think they're even going to think about hurting him.
Now the question is, do we think that Keen will get dirt on Mother for them to save Nott, or do we think he won't and he'll side with Mother?
I don't think he'll side with Mother.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like in true BL fashion, because I've seen stuff like this before, and I can't pinpoint where, but I think I've seen this stuff before. I think he will come over to their side. He'll be like, oh my god, shit, okay, I guess we will work together, which is kind of strange because we've never worked together before, but let's just figure me out, but I'll do it, like that kind of thing.
I could see that, but also we know how desperate Keen is for Mother's approval and attention.
Yeah.
Which is my only big thing, because like he constantly does everything to try to please her, and I don't know it. We don't know much about him and Nott's relationship to the point where I can be like, oh, he does genuinely love him, and he does love him more than her.
True.
We don't know because we've only seen like glimpses of it. So,
however, there is a reason he's been hiding him for so long, or for hiding him from Mother for however long they've been together. And if he went to her and went, I need you to help me, they've keeping my boyfriend captive and I don't want to turn on you, she'll be like, who gives a shit? I'd rather kill all of them, because then I just have you here. Like,
yeah.
that would 100% happen. There's a reason he's been hiding his boyfriend. There's no way he'd run in there and tell her this is what the fuck is going on when he knows what that's going to do to his boyfriend. Like,
but again, going back to the need of approval from her, he's also in a spot right now where he can't get that, because right now she's against Bison and Fidel. Like, she's so against them and wants them dead now, to the point where like, if this goes through, he will be the only one in her life, really, and she'll give him the attention he wants or thinks he wants.
Yeah, she would never.
Well, we know that, but like,
we
in
know
his
that,
mind,
but
like, in his mind, he might believe that.
The problem is, she's still pissing on him, even though she hates them, and I want him to be able to see that, because she's like, the second they leave, she's like, oh my god, they're horrible, I want them dead, they're no longer her favorites. But then she still turns to him 2 seconds later and goes, you shouldn't have fucked it up, you fucked it up again. So even with them being her least favorite now, he's still not the favorite, and I need that to crack the seal on the approval thing just a little bit.
But in manipulative and abusive relationships like this, it's hard for the person who's being abused to see those signs, and Keen obviously is, and so it's kind of like, do we think he will or won't he? Like, did he already put the hit on Fidel and Bison, or did he not yet? Like, because like, what did Mother, like, we don't know. Like, there's so much still up in the air that I don't know.
I'm hoping that they force his hand with the boyfriend thing. I really hope they do.
I do too, but like, I feel like it will most of like go the way you said, where he'll be like, no, he's gonna get dirt for them and save Nott.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's not out of the question for him to side with Mother either.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
So then we are in an empty pool. I'm assuming the same one that Fidel had Sal over when he kidnapped him and stripped him down.
Oh yeah, are they outside?
Yeah.
Inside.
It's outside.
It looked like inside to me. Maybe that's okay. Jesus, I don't know why it looked like outside to me.
No, it's
or inside.
It's outside. It's outside.
Okay, good to know. Then it probably is the same
Yeah.
pool.
And they're talking about how Ken had to seduce the cougar, and Bison's like, "Wow, you're really charming." And Ken's like, "Don't worry, I prefer young guys," obviously hinting at Bison.
Yeah.
And Bison like, "Thanks for your help, but I think Fidel and I got it from here." And Ken's like, "Not a chance. Like we're doing this together."
Yeah.
Then Bison reveals that he found a necklace that he threw into water for him.
Picked it up when I saved you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was as I was saving you in the water, I found this too and picked that up as well.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, saving me after you forced me to jump in. That's real nice.
So he does put this on,
Is it there?
on his neck. What?
We
Oh,
forgot. We
probably.
haven't checked in a while.
Well, we knew the shirts were.
I know. That was a while ago. The novel with them on the cover. The shirts. The hat, the pin. And that's it. I
Interesting.
thought there'd be more.
I would thought the necklace would made a play at this, unless Bison's plan to get Kent a similar necklace, like a couple's necklace, and then waiting to reveal them together on Itai CD.
Please, I need to cross it off on the freaking bingo.
Anyway, then they start talking about Titanic and wanting to.
Yeah.
And I do like how. No, I've never seen Titanic, but I know like the big parts of it. I know the whole like the I'm king of the world scene. I know the car sex scene. I know that Jack could have got on the boat but didn't, or door or whatever. I know all that stuff.
So you know this stuff, okay?
Yeah. So everything you talked about, I knew, which I'm glad, because otherwise I'd be like, what?
What? Yeah.
But I do like how Ken brings up. He's like, yeah, like Jack could got on the door, but he should have sacrificed himself to keep Rose alive to save face. And he says, but don't worry, I won't do that because I want us to live together. Which I'm glad, because I think in my reaction I said like, oh, foreshadowing. But then he says that, I'm like, wait, no, also foreshadowing. So maybe this is the foreshadowing. So
maybe.
Which is good that he won't just let himself die to save face. And this is where they start making out, trying to recreate the car sex scene in the pool.
The dialogue is the same, which is great.
Is it? Okay.
Except for the mister.
See, okay, I didn't know that part, but okay.
Yeah, he like does the beep, he does the beep, like actual honking on the car that they're in. That's at the in the hold. Where to, miss? And she's like, to the stars. So she whispers it in his ear and then pulls him back into the car.
Oh.
So it's a cute moment. It's one of my favorite little moments just between them. So this was really fun.
And yeah, but then this is where they do promise to actually have car sex. So
they would as they were making out and it was getting I was like, even the hand kissing was I think the same as Titanic.
Once he started sucking his fingers, I was like, wait.
I was like,
are we getting cool sex?
Please. And he was like, later in the car. I was like, as long as you're promising, because I need to cross it off.
As long as we see it, because if we don't see it, we can't cross it off.
Hey, but he could be like, oh, we just got done finishing having sex in the car. I'd take that.
When will they say that?
I don't know. Can't to style? I don't fucking know. Like later on.
Here's the thing. I can see Styles saying something like that to Cans. I don't see it the other way around.
But we need to still work in some form or fashion.
Anyway, now it's time to talk about our new favorite scene.
Yay!
Yes. So we have Fidel. I don't know where the hell he is. He's like on bleachers or something.
Yeah.
He's sitting there. He's by himself. And he's thinking back to the conversation with his ex-boyfriend where he says, hey, I asked Mother about quitting my job and she agreed. And we'll finally get to be together. Then thinks back to what Keen said about how he didn't leave you. Mother put a hit on him.
Damn. Everyone's just like, he's lost so many people.
Yeah. And then Sal does show up. And he sits next to him and he's like, hey, you okay? Like, you can talk to me if you want to. Like, I'm here for you. And this is where Fidel says, like, I always blame myself for him leaving. Like, because he thought that he left because he was scared of him. and that's why he thought that he was the bad one. That he was, because he scared him off.
Mm.
And he talks about that because of this, like, because he thought that his ex was scared of him, that he stopped letting people in. Like, that's why he doesn't get close to people. That's why he's so distant, so cold, so very, like, serious all the time, is because he's scared of, because he know that people will just be scared of him in the end, or so he thought.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. Like, I kind of want to go back and rewatch and, like, with that in mind.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, that's like
Actually,
so fucked.
oh my gosh, another thing I did this week that actually could ties into like my
What?
thought process on this.
Oh.
Another thing I did this week, like that ties into that thought process. I saw a movie with my mom called We Live in Time. It's like a new rom it's a romantic movie. With Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. And I was like, oh, I heard that was a fun romantic movie. I'm gonna watch it. Sad as fuck, by the way. So if you do ever watch that, be warned. I cried. Not funny. Really sad. It had its funny moments though. But the way they made it was, it's called We Live in Time because it's kind of like jumbled. So they show you something from like way further into the story at the beginning, and then they show you something from the beginning of their story, and then from the middle, and then this. Like they show you her saying I don't want kids, and then they show you her like pregnant or something like that, or with her daughter running around, and then after that you see a scene with her and him saying like, oh, I don't want kids, I just want to put that out there now. And the way they've stacked these scenes makes it so interesting to watch, because you go through a different thought process when you know certain things going into these scenes about their future. So it would like that, to rewatch the beginning of this show with all that in mind, made me think of that kind of, where it's like, oh, to be able to like know what's going through a character's head as they're, going through, they're saying shit, and then you're like, oh, you're just saying shit, but then you know the ending, and it's like, oh, they're
Yeah.
saying this shit because of this. So that made me think of that. Like I've been doing that this week.
Yeah.
This week.
So if Fidel's feeling like that, and Styles says like, now that I know this, like I'm finally able to understand you and why you were so closed off before. Like I finally get to know more of you. Fidel says, he tells Styles that he doesn't want to have any expectations, just to be disappointed. Which is why he didn't get close to anyone before, because he thought they would just be scared of him and they'd leave again. Like, he thought the exit, which is so fucked up that mother did that to him. Like that, like...
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
Because that was his whole character for so long.
It's his entire character. And it turns out it was only like that because
of a lie.
Of the decisions that mother did, yeah.
Like, it's just a lie. It's not even just, like, it's so fucked. It's so fucked.
I hate her. She has to go down. Kill her!
Yeah, she definitely needs to die.
I need her to die. Like, I need it.
Yeah. And then Fidel says that he never thought that he would end up dead because of him. And that's kind of like this process is now hitting him, and he's grieving with that. And he starts crying because of that. And he starts blaming himself, because he's like, if I didn't want to quit my job, and if I didn't get close to him, he'd still be alive, he'd be fine. And the brother Style like, no, Lilly is the one who put a hit on him.
Yeah, it's not your fault at all.
Yeah, you have full right to love and to want a future with him. Like, that was your choice. That was like, you had every right to do that. Which I do like how, like, in this moment, like, because in the past we saw, like, Style get jealous when, like, he said he was the girl's boyfriend or whatever. Like, we see, like, a little jealousy side of him. But, like, in this moment, he's very much, like, serious and no jealousy. Very much is like, no, you had every right to love him. That was your choice. You deserved that. And then Fidel points out that the only thing my love will lead to you is death. So this is why I'm giving you the chance to leave. Please leave. That way, like, I won't be mad. Like, I'll be fine. But that way, you get to live the life you want to. And
this is the life I want to live, though.
Yes. And
this is the life I want and I deserve. So, like, ugh.
And that's what he says. He's like, why would I do that? Like,
why would I do that? I would not do that. No.
Yeah, like, it hurts that you think I would do that. Because, like, I'm not that selfish. Like, yeah. I wouldn't leave the one I love to save my life.
Scene is so good.
Love is something you fight for together. Stay by each other's side through every obstacle. Oh, so good.
God.
And Styles says if I was scared, I would have run away as soon as I found out you were Hitman.
Yeah.
But I stayed with you
I am still here.
because I love who you are. I know for sure that you're the one I want. Oh, so good.
This scene is so fucking good. Oh my god, it's so gentle. It's so comforting. It's so
And then
like
he wipes a tear from his eye after he says that. It's like,
this is just so lovely, you know? Like you
yeah.
can tell they care so much about each other. And I love it when Fidel's emotions finally like pop through, you know, because it took us so long to be able to see them because of all the shit that he was going through inside his own mind that we didn't know about. Like,
yeah.
and now that we have, all those emotions are coming out, and it's so I love seeing people who seemed hardened before crack.
Yeah.
And their emotions just seep through. I love it. I love it so much.
It's so good. And like, yeah, so then Style kisses him, then kisses him on the forehead. Like very slow, very gentle. And then this is where, like you said, Fidel like breaks down, hugs him, like clinging on to like dear life.
He's like clinging. It's clinging on to him like, please don't leave. Like instead of, it's kind of the reverse of what he just asked. Like you can leave. It's okay. I won't be mad. And this action is saying, please don't leave. Please don't leave. I can't.
It's because he agreed. Like he would he gave him a chance. And now that's not like no. I'm saying he's like good. Don't like now you can't leave.
Don't fucking go.
I can't deal with
now
that.
you can't. Yeah.
And yeah, so
oh my god, this was such a beautiful scene.
And that's where the episode ends, with that beautiful scene.
Yeah, beautiful
So
scene. And now
So
we have to
good.
go through the pain of episode 11 that I'm assuming is to come.
Oh, great.
Yay!
Anyway, MVP for this episode?
Let me think about it. I don't want to do this again. But I have to.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Style.
I just like it's so I love watching his character because he had his funny moments obviously, but in this he was like so settled on the idea of staying and fighting and doing all of this like surveillance and like even the like specific stuff like hitman stuff. He was settled on doing all this. He was pointing a gun at someone. He was there. He was ready. He was good. He even kicked down Keenan and was like, "You bitch, you should have shot me." Like he was there 24/7. And then at the end, he reiterated it to Fidel to make sure he like knew and was like sure in the fact that he wasn't going anywhere. And I love the consistency there, and it was beautifully well done. I love it. So good.
Yeah. No, I fully agree. It was great. Like he's great. He's great. I love him.
I just love him. I've gone on such a journey with this man.
Oh my god, this plot twist of you liking Fidel was not, or
Plot
Style was
twist.
not in my bingo board.
That'll be the plot twist. We can mark it down.
There we go.
I'm putting it there, and I'm not taking it back if you change your mind. Plot twist.
Well, I already said we got like 2 plot twists this episode, kind of like.
All right. That means we need 2 for a row and 2 for a diagonal, and
Which
2
ones?
for a horizontal as well, and 2 for another diagonal. There's like 2 all across the board.
Okay, so
So
which 2? Just all the ones that are left? Like what's the?
for the 2 diagonals, for one diagonal, we need main character death and couple tattoo. Anyone in the opening that's died yet? Was Ruwat in the opening?
No.
Okay. We don't even know if he's dead, so.
Yeah, that's true. So we couldn't cross off anyway.
Couple tattoo is the other one in there.
I could see it happening at the end,
Yeah,
like in the
maybe.
finale. I could see it.
If the 4 of them get one together, that would be really cute.
Oh, that'd be cute.
That'd be so cute. In the other diagonal, we have GMMTV cameo, which I'm not convinced is going to happen, but it's there anyway.
I mean, it could at the end.
First in the hospital bed could very well definitely happen.
He just needs to get hurt enough.
Problem is, it's with the GMMTV cameo, so I don't think anything's happening there.
I don't know.
I don't think.
We didn't think it would happen on OnlyFriends either, and it did.
Yeah, but like that's his own thing. With the horizontal, we have "Thank God We're Alive" sex and choking, which we could have had, but everyone voted against me.
It's true. It was strangling.
Hot vibes. What the fuck? And for our vertical, we have eating stuff off each other, which I don't think we're gonna get, and couple jewelry, which we might get, but it will do nothing because we won't get eating stuff off each other. So we have 2 episodes left to get something along those lines.
Well, main character death, I feel like, is in the bag. Because I feel like Lily's gonna die.
Yeah. I think our strong contender is that first diagonal, main character death and couple tattoo.
Yeah.
That is our strong contender.
That's our best bet. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, guys, help us out. Reshoot if you have to.
Go kill some people. But that is our recap of the Heart Killers episode 10.
Yeah. Next, the dreaded.
Join us next week for episode 11, which is, the dreaded BL episodes in
Dun, dun, dun.
history past.
Past.
I don't...
Who knows? Maybe it'll be enlightening. Maybe we're gonna get tricked. Maybe they think
Maybe,
we're gonna
maybe it'll be a
expect the worst.
giant fluff episode, and then episode 12 will be the actual episode 11.
Oh my god. Imagine.
That'd be actually hilarious. If they, completely psych us out.
Lose my mind. No, they'll be like, oh, you think you were expecting the worst, but here's some fluff.
Yeah. And now here's the bad part in episode 12.
And now here's the stress. We cross off everything on this fucking board.
Oh. But yeah, so join us next week where we'll be recapping episode 11 of the Heart Killers. So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.